Indian Constitution Fundamental MCQ Part 8. This part of MCQ on Indian Constitution Fundamental that contains 100 questions. So guys, let's start. Serial number 1. Which of the following is a union territory of India? Chandigarh. Answer is Chandigarh. Which of the following is a union territory of India? Chandigarh. Which of the following acts ensure that every child gets a school education? Answer is B. Government Grants Act. Which of the following acts ensure that every child gets a school education? Government Grant Act. Government Grants Act. Number 3. Disputes arising out of the election of the vice president shall be decided by the Supreme Court. Disputes arising out of the election of the vice president shall be decided by the Supreme Court. Number 4. If the Lok Sabha is not in session, expenditure from the consolidated fund of the state may be authorized by the president. Yes. If the Lok Sabha is not in session, expenditure from the consolidated fund of the state may be authorized by the president. Number 5. The first national emergency declared in October 1962 lasted till 1968. Until the year death, a no confidence motion was never moved in the Lok Sabha. Answer is D. 1963. Until the year 1963, a no confidence motion was never moved in the Lok Sabha. 7. Which of the following acts is in vogue in India is against the thinking of rising school fee as per demand of the market force? Right to Education Act. Right to Education Act. Right to Education Act. Right to Education Act. Which of the following act is in vogue in India is against the thinking of rising school fee as per demand of the market force? Right to Education Act. Pranab Mukherjee won the presidential election against the P.S. Sangma. Yes, P.S. Sangma. Pranab Mukherjee won the presidential election against P.S. Sangma. The maximum membership of Rajya Sabha is limited to 250. The maximum membership of Rajya Sabha is limited to 250. 10. Serial number 10. Can the Supreme Court sit outside Delhi? Yes. Can the Supreme Court sit outside Delhi? Yes. Number 11. Who enjoys the right to impose reasonable restrictions on the fundamental rights of citizens? Union Parliament. Union Parliament enjoys the right to impose reasonable restrictions on the fundamental rights of citizens. Number 12. Which one of the following reads is considered a bulwark of individual freedom? Habeas corpus. Habeas corpus. Which one of the following reads is considered a bulwark of individual freedom? Habeas corpus. Who among the following are not appointed by the President? Attorney General of India, Judges of Supreme Court, Judges of High Court, Advocate General. Yes. Who among the following are not appointed by the President? Advocate General is not appointed by the President. Advocate General is not appointed by the President. Voting in local bodies election is compulsory in which one of the following states? Voting in local bodies election in compulsory in which one of the following states? Gujarat. Voting in local bodies elections is compulsory in which one of the following states? Delhi, Maharashtra, Kerala, Gujarat. Gujarat. Answer is Gujarat. Number 15. The Constituent Assembly of the state of Jammu and Kashmir come into existence on 31st October 1951. The proclamation of emergency on the ground of external aggression issued on December 3rd December 1971 was revoked on March 27 March 1977. Revoked on 27 March 1977. The proclamation of emergency on the ground of external aggression issued on 3rd December 1971 was revoked on 27 March 1977. As per the decision taken by the Orissa Cabinet, the new name of the state would be written as Odisha. As per the decision taken by the Odisha Cabinet, the new name of the state would be written as Odisha. 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 The state legislatures have no role in the election of the Vice President of India. The state legislature have no role in the election of the Vice President in India. Number 19. The Indian Parliament is a creature of the Constitution. The Indian Parliament is a creature of the Constitution. Yes, the Indian Parliament is a creature of the Constitution. Number 20. Serial number 20. Labor legislation in India have an important dimension of protection of women from exploitation. Some special provisions are made for women in the workplace. Which of the following is not one such special provisions? Cook meals during day shift to be provided by the employer. Labor legislation in India have an important dimension of protection of women from exploitation. Some special provisions are made for women in the workplace. Which of the following is not such special provisions? Cook meals during day shift to be provided by the employer. Both the House of the Parliament as well as of the state legislature have similar privilege under the Constitution. Both the House of Parliament as well as the state legislature have similar privilege under our Constitution. Number 22. State governors are responsible for their action to the President. Yes. State governors are responsible for their action to the President. State governors are responsible for their action to the President. 23. The British government announced their decision to grant independence to India on 15 August 1947. On 3rd June 1947. 3rd June 1947. The British government announced their decision to grant independence to India on 15 August 1947 on 3rd June 1947. As per the new policy, the number of judges in the Supreme Court would be 31. As per the new policy, the number of judges in the Supreme Court would now be 31. Which language was added to the list of regional languages by the 21st Amendment? Sindhi. 21st Amendment language is added by 21st Amendment Sindhi. Serial number 26. A proclamation of emergency under Article 352 should be laid before each House of Parliament within 1 month for formal approval. A proclamation of emergency under Article 352 should be laid before each House of Parliament within 1 month for formal approval. Serial number 27. Under the 44 Amendment Act, the President was deprived to the power to declare a national emergency on ground of internal disturbance. Serial number 27. Under the 44 Amendment Act, the President was deprived to the power to declare a national emergency on ground of internal disturbance. Who amongst the following was elected as permanent President of Constituent Assembly? Dr. Rajendra Prasad. Who among the following was elected as permanent President of Constituent Assembly? Dr. Rajendra Prasad. 29. Preventive detention for a period or more than 3 months can be ordered only on the recommendation of an advisory board whose chairman shall be a judge of the High Court. Yes, High Court. Prevention detention for a period of more than 3 months can be ordered only on the recommendation of an advisory board whose chairman shall be a judge of the High Court. Number 30. The Constituent Assembly of India, which drafted the Indian Constitution, was set up under the Cabinet Mission Plan. The Cabinet Mission Plan, yes. The Constituent Assembly of India, which drafted the Indian Constitution, was set up under the Cabinet Mission Plan. Under the Cabinet Mission Plan.